right, so with Monaco done and dusted, let's get into our Spain predicciones. Now, Spain, I think, is where the real season starts, because this is where teams are now going to be bringing like upgrades. And this is where the true season starts. Everything else was the warm up to this point in the circuit to Barcelona. I believe the first year of them being in Barcelona. Regardless, now this is where shit gets interesting. This is where the season officially starts, I'd say. So now, everything else was just kind of semantics leading us into what we were going to see. I expect a strong showing from a lot of teams. I expect some more upgrades coming from the RB and the Mercedes and the Ferrari to kind of keep pace with the McLaren. I think that this will be a close race for the leaders and for the top 4 teams. I'm expecting a good result from Max, and I'm expecting a good result from the Ferrari camp again. And I don't know if the struggles will continue for Merc. It might. We'll find out. I think Merc will continue to struggle a little bit, but I think George will get back into the top 10 with a good showing in Spain. All right, now, so back to pole position. This is a tough one. You could go either McLaren, you could go... Leclerc showed some great pace around Monaco, but is it just because it's Monaco and it's his home race? Or is there actually now pace in that Ferrari? Hamilton looked good. Verstappen looked good. I'm going to say for pole position... Pole position. I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton gets his first pole position of the year. Do I see this happening? Maybe, maybe not. But I think Lewis Hamilton could be pole position. All right, so P5. Give me the spicy chile. Give me Monsieur Carlos Sainz to get a P5 for the Williams. I think you'll get a P5 home race finish. I'd love to see Fernando finish top 10 in his home race. I really would. I'd like to see him get some points because he was running the points in Monaco until he DNF'd. So, tough weekend for Fernando Alonso. So, we'll see about Sainz getting some points at home. I think he can do it. I got Carlos Sainz, P number 5. P4, I have Oscar Piastri. I don't think it's because I think Piastri just kind of had a bad weekend in Monaco. I think he'll adjust back now to Spain, but I'm going to say he's just going to be off out of it. His confidence will be a little shaken from what happened in Monaco. So I will say he will finish P4. P3, I'm going to say Charles Leclerc continues his run as of late. He will finish in the top 3 again with a P3 finish. P number 2, give me Max Verstappen. I think Max will do good around Spain. I think Max will be a dark horse to win this race. And if he can get a win, and if Lando and Oscar don't do too hot, Max could potentially keep his season alive. I don't think Max's season is anywhere near over. I think it's over dramatized. People are saying, oh, Max is out of it. It's a 2-horse race now. Max is still in this. As long as Max Verstappen is breathing, he can win the world champion as far as I'm concerned. And for P1, I'm going to say Lando wins back-to-back races for the first time since last year. Actually, did he even win any back-to-back races last year? Let me fact check that. Let me just double check if he even got any back-to-back. If he even got any back-to-back wins. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. He hasn't even gotten back-to-back wins yet, so I'm thinking this will be the first time he gets back-to-back wins. Or maybe he'll just shit the bed. It's one of the two. As a Verstappen fan, do I think Lando is going to outrace him? Absolutely not. It's just, you got to go with the hot hand, and the hot hand is unfortunately McLaren right now. I don't hate McLaren by any means. I don't hate Piastri, that's for damn sure, and I'm indifferent to Lando. I don't hate him, but he seems like a little bit of a whiner to me. Just with, how he'll contradict what McLaren says, and yeah. I don't know. We'll see. So for my race recap, for my positional recap, Carlos Sainz P5, Oscar Piastri P4, Charles Leclerc P3, Max Verstappen P2, and Lando Norris P1. I have been Moon. I hope you enjoyed my little Monaco review. It's not that I hated Monaco, it's just that 2-stop didn't make it interesting. It made it chaotic in the midfield, and honestly, I think it screwed Max out of a win because under any other regulation, Max was probably winning that. The 2-stop didn't work to make Monaco entertaining. What I think you need to do to make Monaco entertaining, shrink the cars to allow passing. Make the cars a little smaller so people can pass. That's what Monaco lacks. It lacks passing. You shrink the cars to allow for better overtaking opportunities, and Monaco will be a little more interesting. But that's just my opinion. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the Spain review, which will be an actual review.